Okay, so we're recording a video. It's the middle of the night. This is a terrible idea. I'm not going to get to sleep. I'm going to fuck my sleep schedule. I'm also overexposed, so I probably look intensely pale. Also, yes, it's a Red Dead video, so I'm wearing a red shirt. It's a very funny, hilarious pun, so hit subscribe. Just do it, please. So recently we've seen a bunch of fake leaks for a Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster / remake, and although all of the leaks have been pretty much confirmed to be fake, we've still got this idea in our head, you know? It's something that I've wanted to see for a long time. It's something that a lot of people have wanted to see for a long time. So the other day, I tweeted out asking you all what you'd want to see from a Red Dead remake. Yes, I am trying to recapture the magic of an old video that did slightly well on my channel, that in itself was pretty much just me copying James, but I mean, we don't have to talk about that. Fucking hell, my hair is so disgustingly greasy right now. I need a shower, but I'm not gonna take one. I'm sorry, could this light be any brighter? Like, I'm going to die. So, first and foremost, Big James, aka @TrialsPS4 says, Red Dead Redemption 2 interaction and combat mechanics, improved horse animation, clothing system similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, and a beard growth system. And this is a trend that you're gonna see for the entirety of this video, because everyone wants this game to just be Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm kind of in the same camp, I'm not gonna lie. Red Dead Redemption 2 was perfect for what it was. A linear, story-focused game. Yes, it was open world. Yes, Nicky Jakey did make an amazing video on how it didn't utilize its open world as well as it could have, but regardless of that, it did what it needed to and it did it perfectly. It told the story of Arthur Morgan and John Marston beautifully, and I wouldn't change any part of it if I could. Okay, that's a lie. Maybe a little bit. Regardless though, a lot of people would want a Red Dead Redemption remaster in the vein of Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm no different. Certainly, we need dynamic hair growth. Like, dynamic hair growth is a must in any game. If you have dynamic hair growth in your game, I will spend hundreds of dollars on it, because it just, the immersion, it's so nice. I mean, people might get a little bit mad because John Marston's hair is a controversial topic for some reason, but regardless of that, it doesn't fucking matter. Add dynamic hair growth. Moving on from there though, we have, you all know who he is, it's Walshie.
Hello gamers.
It's Jack, the podcast host. By the way, go listen to the most recent podcast. It's the Valhalla spoiler cast. And also, it was fucking amazing. So go listen to it right now. So he says, maybe some more missions with Jack after John dies. Nothing too major, but something to develop him into a protagonist that's not massively overshadowed by John and Arthur. Maybe a mission to do with Sadie or Charles. Now, this absolutely has to happen. I think that Jack Marston in the epilogue of Red Dead Redemption 1 is kind of underutilized. A bit of a disappointing character. Yes, his revenge on Ross is beautiful, but at the same time, he doesn't really get any development. He just kind of goes from the Jack we know and love to John. He just becomes John. And I think we could definitely flesh that out a little bit more. An epilogue similar to the likes of Red Dead Redemption 2 would work perfectly here as we see his transition. And carrying on from that, Aditya here says, oh, that's a yikes. Moving on, we have the king of Red Dead Redemption 2 himself, Synth Potato, aka Amir, who basically says the exact same thing we spoke about like 5 minutes ago. Outfits, they gotta work like Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm sorry, I do quite like the outfits in Red Dead Redemption 1, but they're just so tedious to unlock, and there's not really true customization there. It's just like 6 different outfits that you can choose from. Red Dead Redemption 2 on the other hand, bro, every single day Arthur woke up, I would change his clothes, I would shave his face. The immersion was off the charts and it was beautiful. So definitely a customization system similar to that. Hopefully just infinite clothing choices. That'd be very nice. Amir also mentioned the journal, which is a great idea to carry over to Red Dead Redemption. I mean, it's quite well known that John isn't the best writer in the world, but adding the journal as a way to document his journey, and also maybe a hint to Arthur, who was never mentioned in the first game, it'd be nice, you know? It'd be nice just to carry over. I think it'd work. And here we have Let Me Have Info, who says more horses because I am a slut for horses. Now, I don't mean to judge. right? I would never judge someone for their sexual preference. But this, I'm worried. I'm a little bit worried. Just stay safe, because horses, if you know horses, they've got some pretty big, so stay safe out there. I mean, if you want to be a slut for horses, I think it's bestiality, I think it's illegal, but you do you. Just, try not to be ripped in half. And here we have Caden Gallagher, the man himself, who says, just make it an RPG and make John jump up into the air and smash everyone down with his revolver. Well, you're getting blocked. And here's where we get to the most blasphemous reply to my tweet. That's not how you pronounce that word, is it? And here we reach the most blasphemous reply to my original tweet from one Angel Irizarry, who says, Red Dead 1 is not a good game. It's going to need a from the ground up remake. And with that, we're just gonna not look at Twitter anymore, because this entire website is just 35 million idiots arguing, me included. So, the moment you've all been waiting for, or maybe you haven't. Maybe this is the moment you click off the video because you don't care about my opinion. But what would I want to see from a potential Red Dead Redemption Remaster or Remake? Well, I'm not gonna lie, the people in my Twitter replies, for the most part, were pretty spot on. Ideally, everything that made Red Dead 2 the immersive masterpiece that it is would be carried over to Red Dead Redemption 1. From the outfits, the beard growth, the health system, the horses, the gang mechanics if you can somehow fit them in, but that would be a major addition to an already bloated story, so maybe not. But I think there's so much potential to add even more. Absolutely have it run on the Red Dead 2 engine. Have the antagonize and greet options, flesh out the side missions slightly, add better hunting, add various robberies, do what you like, add as much content from Red Dead 2 as you can. But for the love of God, please make a better gunplay system. That's all I want. In an ideal world, the world that I've wanted to see since Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, we'd see, essentially, a single-player DLC to Red Dead Redemption 2, the prequel to this amazing original game. And in this DLC, we'd see Mexico added, and we'd travel down to New Austin to meet back up with John Marston. We'd transition seamlessly over from the epilogue of Red Dead Redemption 2 into John Marston's story, onto that train, and we'd see the man who grew from a boy in Red Dead Redemption 2. We'd see that man grow even further. We'd see that man face his demons, face Dutch, and we'd see that man eventually face his end. The Red Dead Redemption duology, at the end of the day, is incredible for one main reason, and that is its narrative. And in my opinion, when a narrative is truly great, when a story is truly universal, it can last long past its time. It can last forever. Whether it be 1984, Citizen Kane, Odyssey. No, not Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the other one. Thank you. Fucking hell, you scared me. Both Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 have truly iconic stories featuring truly iconic characters. And regardless of any gameplay changes that would come with a remake or a remaster, that story will always stand as one of the best we've ever seen in the medium of gaming. So as long as Rockstar maintain that core passion for storytelling, then there is no way that a Red Dead Redemption Remaster could ever go wrong. That being said though, I still don't think we're going to get it. Unfortunate as that may be, because it would truly be incredible if they could add it on to the world of Red Dead Redemption 2 and just create this combined experience that it would be, without a doubt, the best game of all time. Those two games combined on that engine, oh, it would be ridiculous. But unfortunately, I don't think we will see it. But what do you think? Do you think we'll see it? If we did, is there anything that I didn't mention in this video that you'd want to see? Or would you just want to see it upgraded to Red Dead Redemption 2's engine? You know, what would you want to see? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit like. It really does help me out so much. This is the start of a hopeful December upload streak where we will be uploading or streaming every single day in December. So every single like makes that even more possible. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more content like this as well, make sure to subscribe with post notifications on, especially if you want to see all this December content. And with all that being said, I've been Joe, aka found in Scarab. I'm fucking exhausted, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello gamers,